of course, it's so lovely to get recognized, your work recognized. It's always, yes, please.
सुपर्णा from संवाद प्रतिदिन, क्या ये सच है कि आप डॉक्टर बनना चाहती थी? लेकिन I can't imagine my life without music, dance, camera, cinema. Being a pediatrician, I could be a vet. But मैं अपने जी जिंदगी में आई कीप गिविंग पीपल ये नुस्खा ये आप ये मिला के ये खा लो, आप ये दवाई ले लो, आपकी स्किन अच्छी हो जाएगी, आपका गला ठीक हो जाएगा. आई लव डूइंग ऑल दैट. तो मैं करती रहती हूँ अपनी डॉक्टरी साइड पे. बट मार्शल आर्ट्स में मैंने में ट्रेनिंग की, बट आई बीन डांसिंग सिंस आई वाज 5. तो मैंने वो जम के किया विद लीला सैमसन भरतनाट्यम, और मैंने कलरी भी सीखी. तो मुझे एक फिल्म करनी है जहाँ पे मैं अपनी कलरी कर सकती हूँ.
But you've also done a film on dance.
I have that film actually didn't.
And the other thing, since you talked about being a pediatrician, so is it do you think of children as something very important in life?
I think that everybody should be a child forever. And I get teased a lot by everybody because they're like, you are a 5-year-old and you're never going to grow up. But I'm just like, that's fine. That's who I am. I learned from my nanny. She's always been a kid. I'll always be a kid. And that's the only way I know how to be. And I guess they're the most and you can tell everybody the truth with a smile and nobody will mind. So yes, here's to being a 5-year-old forever.
Aditi, your mother is a classical singer. You also. Why have you preferred acting?
It's the most beautiful thing because to be in cinema and to be an actor is a amalgamation of all the art forms. I am a very proud Maniratnam student. I became an actor because of Mani sir. I dreamt of being a Maniratnam heroine, and the 2 films that I did with Mani sir, I never got off set because I would look at what the art team was doing. I would look at what the DOP was doing. I would see how they're lighting. I would follow Mani sir around. I would help the costume. I would help the stylist. And I enjoyed it so much, and it's such a beautiful mix of all of the arts. And I just wanted to also clarify, I've never learned music, but I've got my mother's genes. I learned dance. So cinema is just it's magical, and I told you I'm a 5-year-old, so I love magic, and I want to be a part of magic all my life. So that's cinema.
Actually, Aditi, for all important people from the industry who actually come over to this festival, we've been holding master classes face to face, but we really don't have the time to do that with you. So Sudeshna and myself will take use of this, coming out from this forms a background of an actor, of how an actor prepares. It really helps an actor prepare. The lyricism and romanticism of an actor is prepared through sense of music and words.
So you're a director. So you would be able to possibly verbalize that and be able to see that in an actor. As an actor, when it's pointed out to me, maybe there is an awareness of it. But when I'm on set and in front of the camera, in that silence, possibly I don't know because it's not something that I'm aware of. I can't explain what method or what I think or what I do and how I prepare. It's very difficult for me to explain. But yes, rhythm, musicality, sort of silences, finding music in the silence, finding rhythm in the silence. I guess that is something that is innate. And that is something possibly I've grown up with. Also, I remember my teacher, Leela Akka, used to always tell us, even a simple thing like dance, just between the 2 movements that you do. So it's the same with, I guess, acting. It's finding the music in the silences, finding the thoughts in those silences. But yes, this is something I've been lucky to work with incredible directors who possibly possibly sort of pushed me in that direction or nurtured that aspect of me. I don't know. But I guess you're right, you're the director. I'm a listener. I listen and I'm a sponge on set. I think that is something
I really
And
look
this,
for.
on this note, I'd like to ask you, since you're a listener, after that you can ask the question. You're a listener, and are you a director's actor in the sense that you follow the director to a T, or are you works out the background of the character you're playing?
So, you know how, okay, so to answer your first question, I'm 100% a director's actor. Because I love listening to, the person with the vision, the person who's created that world, the person who has lived, breathed those people, who have lived, breathed that world, who have sort of created every little detail of that world. I want to listen to that person. But I always remember something, again, Manisa told me when I was working with him. He said, we will find the girl that I was playing, her name is Leela. So he said, we will find Leela together. And, for a legendary director like that, to say that really sort of kind of just made me see what environment I thrive in is, again, I will go back to the thing. Ask your questions, be curious, make your mistakes. But when you have an incredible director, they will make sure that you don't fall. So I enjoy that. So I am a director. Ask something, I will ask, because ultimately I have to internalize it and make it true and make it honest. Otherwise, how will it be believable to you?
But I genuinely feel, however incredible a director may be, an actor has to ask questions. It's important. Otherwise, the character is never built up.
And great directors do give you the room to ask questions, the room to explore, the room to, like meander a little, makes.
Okay, so next question, yes, please. Keep on the question.
क्योंकि आप कोलकाता में हो, आपके बहुत सारे फैन भी हैं और यहाँ पे सालों भर लोग इंतजार करते हैं फिल्म फेस्टिवल का। तो फिल्म फेस्टिवल वालों को जो इंतजार करते हैं उनको और अपने फैन को क्या बोलना चाहेंगी? और दूसरी बात ये कि कोई बंगाली फिल्म में आप काम करने का प्रोग्राम बनाया है?
वो तो शुरू में क्वेश्चन का आंसर उन्होंने दे दिया। बंगाली फिल्म वाला आंसर दे दिया पहला, ओनली द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन शील आंसर।
आपका क्वेश्चन था कि क्या लगता है?
What would you like to tell your fans in Kolkata and Bengal?
Thank you so much for that, and keep the love coming. And I promise to work harder and harder. And thank you for, thank you for giving me that magical world that I can work in to create cinema for you. Yeah, thank you.
One more question from you.
लाइटर नोट, आई मीन सीरियस सा बोल रहे हैं। मैं पूछ रहा हूँ, हैदराबादी आपके नाम के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है। कैन वी हैव सम हैदराबादी डायलॉग फ्रॉम चुका हूँ। ऐसा आपको पूछो नहीं, आपको बोलना है।
आपने बोली है?
नहीं, आप बोलो।
नहीं,
आपसे सुनना है। कुछ भी, एक लाइन, दो लाइन, कुछ भी।
Okay, next please.
हाँ, मैं सदीनामा पत्रिका से आप जब क्लासिकल संगीत कर रहे थे और उसके साथ अगर आपको पाश्चात्य संगीत का अगर दे दिया जाता है फिल्मों में, तो आप उसको कैसे मेल कर पाते हैं? उसके ऊपर ट्रेडिशनल और मतलब जो हमारी अंग्रेजी सभ्यता का जो
Classical and Western music.
संगीत होता है और it comes from the heart. And I don't make a difference between music in a little baby's gurgle. Like it's music is, you can hear it in a waterfall, you can hear it anywhere. I don't make those differences. I've also grown up around a lot of music. और मैंने फिल्मों में थोड़ा गाया भी है, रहमान सर के साथ एक लाइव कॉन्सर्ट किया। अभी I've just recorded as well for somebody. तो मुझे गाना अच्छा लगता है।
तो एक लाइन सुना
किस लैंग्वेज में? हिंदी। श्रद्धा का कैमरा निकल है। पुराना गाना नया गाना क्या गाऊं?
जो आपको पसंद है वही गाओ।
आपको जो गाना पसंद है।
चलेगा, हिंदी चलेगा, पुराना
पिया तो से नैना लागे रे, नैना लागे रे, जाने क्या हो अब आगे रे, नैना लागे रे।
Question, yes.
अदिति जी, मैं विशाल प्यार से बात कोई साइलेंट फिल्म आ रही शायद पुष्पक के बाद आ तो साइलेंट फिल्म में काम करने का अनुभव
मलयालम फिल्म की थी रिसेंटली, सूफियों से जाते हैं, बहुत आई लव दैट फिल्म, आई लव डूइंग इट। उसमें आई वाज प्लेइंग अ म्यूट गर्ल, बट दैट गर्ल इज अ डांसर, तो आई हैड लर्न्ड लिटिल साइन लैंग्वेज, बट सिंपल साइन लैंग्वेज, बिकॉज दे वांटेड इट अ पर्टिकुलर वे, एंड आई रियली यूज्ड टू एंजॉय दैट, बिकॉज मैं तेलुगु बोल लेती हूँ, तमिल बोल लेती हूँ, हिंदी, इंग्लिश, मलयालम मुझे थोड़ी रखिए, मैं कर दूंगी पूरा सीन। So I used to do it because I didn't have to speak, so I enjoyed it. Then when Gandhi Talks came to me and they said a dialogue like यहाँ से, you know, but I realized that the language of a silent film is very different. As actors, we are honestly situational in it, because you're not communicating through sign language. You're not actors, a little like actually learning as we were doing it, because it is a
तो अपने our friends, आप लोग आना चाहिए था. It never came, so I'm asking it to her. How was it like working with Prosenjit Chatterjee?
बुम्बादा के बारे में. बुम्बादा is amazing. मतलब I used to tell the AD कैसे चला, and then I would see Bumbada sitting quietly. He's not saying anything to anybody. He's so sweet. He's just too kind. And I would go and tell him, I was also a badmash. Hey Bumbada, if you tell them to put on the AC, they'll listen to me. Please tell them. But Bumbada was even softer than me. So I was like, Dada, say something, please. He is just so amazing, and also just watching him was so incredible, because he's so incredible that I mean he was like, he's almost like this is the first time he's doing this, that kind of excitement level, and it's very very inspirational, to work with somebody like that, who shows you that after so much experience, to be humble, to love your work. That he was the front bencher of our full gang. He was the front bencher. He's really.
He asked me to tell you this, that he sent you his love and affection for you, and he said thank you for coming to this festival.
Thank you, Bumbada. I love you very much, and thank you for all the love, care, and kindness that you gave me during Jubilee. Oh my God, he was like our paternal figure on set, and the way he would like look out for us was so.
बुम्बादा सबका बाप बनना पसंद करते हैं. Yes, your question.
But so gently.
विचार है क्या जो काम किया है मेनली हिस्टोरिकल बेस्ड, तो हिस्टोरिकल बेस्ड काम करना ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट होता है.
Again, कहानी होती है. अभी हिस्टोरिकल कहानी उनकी होती है. हम तो ह्यूमन बीइंग्स प्ले कर रहे हैं ना, तो सारे ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, चाहे वो सुमित्रा कुमारी हो, चाहे वो अनारकली हो, चाहे वो मीना कुमारी हो, चाहे वो एक बायोपिक हो, पीरियड, इट इज अबाउट फीलिंग, whatever, it's that. So I just look at it like that. It's flesh and blood creatures, and you have to just make them come alive. And I want कि आप मुझे लेके अपने बैक.
Next, okay. Yeah.
Welcome to Calcutta and to Science to Arts on stage. Okay? Are you confident that one day you can establish yourself as one of the most talented?
So I hope that I will get that much love, I will get those many opportunities,
Confident.
and that I will look up to, and I will live up to them. Yes, I am.
Just some experience about Hiramani.
It's too early to speak about Hiramandi. I'm one of those, one of those actors. I believe that it's important to speak about projects when the time is right, and first the director should speak about it, especially a director like Sanjay sir, who I love and respect immensely. He is also one of the reasons I became an actor, and I dreamt of being a Sanjay Dabansari heroine, and I'm lucky I sat with him, with you, and sort of being there to take the love that he gives his actors, who he loves very much. I'm very, very blessed. And that is kind of part of the question that he asked, is that I get to live the dream every day. And Hiramandi is tell myself that I'm so lucky. With a film, you get to, so you get that much more time with a director that you love and respect and who you get to absorb from. So it was an incredible experience, and I look forward to talking about it when the time is right.
Aditi, your favorite hero in Mumbai? Favorite hero?
So बाकी बुरा मान जाएंगे ना, मैं कुछ
हाँ,
बोलूँ।
बाकी बुरा मान जाए ये क्वेश्चन कभी करना नहीं
I just have one last question.
You talked about, not leaving Mani sir's sets. You went into every department. Do you, in future, hope to be a director?
I think I'll leave that to the legends. And also, yeah, you never know, right? Never say never. Yes. I do enjoy the process a lot, but I do think that I love to be in front of the camera way too much. To be behind the camera, and I think there are way more qualified and incredible people whose stories I can be a part of, and that's my jam. That's what I want to do, so I will be in front of the camera till I breathe my last.
Express that seldom do we get to come across beauty and a brain put together. This press conference put forward a beauty and a brain called Aditi Hydari in front of us, and Calcutta claps for her. We really look forward for your wonderful journey ahead. I had told you earlier also, and I firmly believe that you are really going to make a mark in this industry, much more than whatever you have. You have the talent in you. Bhulna nahi, I still stand then with a wish to work with you sometime.
Dada, that's so kind. Thank you so much, and it will be my honor. Thank you.
Now we are at the end of the about Aditi Hydari, not me. Now, যারা ছবি তুলতে চান নন্দনে ওই ক্যামেরা যেখানে রয়েছে ইনস্টলেশন সেইখানে গিয়ে সবাই দাঁড়িয়ে পড়ুন। আমি আদিতিকে নিয়ে আসছি, কোন রকম চেঁচামেচি মারপিট কিচ্ছু না, সবাই গিয়ে ওখানে দাঁড়িয়ে পড়ুন, আমি আদিতিকে নিয়ে আসছি।